Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, where everything you're about to hear and see has been done in one take. I am your host, the One Take Man. I've had another attack of the lazies this week, so instead of going for a longer form or more scripted, more organized video, instead I thought I'd do another tag video. This time the content creator tag. No one tagged me. I'm still kind of too small for it to be tagged by other people. Instead, I just saw it on Murphy Napier's channel. I saw she did a video on it, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do that too. If anyone wants to do these, wants to do this tag, then and as far as I'm concerned, go right ahead. It might actually, who knows, it might actually assist you in your video making process. That being said, let's get through these questions here. Question 1. What made you decide to become a content creator? I think I've already mentioned this at least a few times. I started both this channel and my main channel almost a year ago. I was going through a round of edits of my novel, and I decided that I wanted to make at least one YouTube channel where I would promote it. The main YouTube channel would promote the novel itself and also other ideas I have regarding literature or other long-form narratives. And then I would have this channel that would be about, I don't know, whatever the hell comes to mind. And so far a lot has come to mind. I've talked about how I would bring various properties in the MCU, how I would change existing DC properties, what I would do if I had control of a pro wrestling company, what would I do if I had control of the Power Rangers franchise. So I touched upon a lot of things, and honestly I plan on touching upon a lot more. But that's for later dates. Question 2. What has been your proudest accomplishment to date? Well, the videos I'm most proud of, I would say, are the how I would videos, where I do rewrites or where I suggest alternate plots or alternate stories for various series or movies. And yeah, these are the videos that I think are content-wise my best, and I'm always glad to see that other people also appreciate them. Weird that one of them got me my first dislike on this channel, but yeah, whatever. Not everyone is gonna like the same things. Question 3. Do you struggle with social media? Yes and no, to be honest. When it comes to YouTube, I try to upload every week in accordance to at least a rough schedule. Whether or not that always works is, well, it has worked most of the time so far, so I can't really complain. When it comes to other social media, it's a bit weird. It's a bit weirder. On DeviantArt, I do stuff on DeviantArt. I post stuff. I write stuff. That doesn't really get a lot of traction though, because I don't know, reasons. I guess DeviantArt is better for visual arts than written arts. Maybe I should search something else for that. My Tumblr is just a place where I do reposts and likes. But then again, it's almost impossible to get any kind of clout on Tumblr. You can if you're very weird and very deeply devoted to being weird, if that makes sense. And also if you have interesting content in and of yourself. Also, if you can provide interesting stuff. Then again, like I said, it's really hard to build clout or a following, and also you can't really gauge how much of a following you do in fact get. I have 26 followers on Tumblr. Is that a lot? Is that insignificant? I have no freaking clue, because, well, yeah, I don't know. I can't say. Tumblr is somehow built against conventional cloud chasing. I'm pretty surprised with how much engagement my Instagram typically gets. Like I get a lot of people following me there. Uh, probably still a bit less than how many people I actually follow, but that's another question. And whenever I do put up pictures, they do tend to get pretty well. They do tend to do pretty well. They tend to get you know around a dozen or half a dozen likes. But overall, my problem with Instagram is that I'm not really motivated to post regularly there. So it's not. So my heart is not in it most of the time. With Twitter, I do some very weird min-maxing stuff that has surprisingly been very effective so far. Namely, I don't really do a lot of my a lot of my own posts because again, my regular life is pretty mundane. I don't really have a lot I can discuss in that sense over Twitter. And yeah, I know other people post more mundane aspects of their life, but my private life is really freaking mundane. I mean, look at me. I'm a straight white guy. Everyone knows what straight white guys do, and I don't really deviate from that too much, except in how lazy I get. Okay, not lazy, comfortable. So yeah, I don't really do a lot of original posts. I do a lot of reposts though, and a lot of those reposts become very political. I will admit that. But what I think my best aspect of using Twitter is my reply game. It's pretty much on point. Like every time I post a reply, I'm pretty much guaranteed to get at least a like, at least a retweet, maybe even a reply to that reply. And I actually got to see a lot of conversations and I would even argue friendships going that way. So yeah, that's how I do. That's how I do on Twitter. And surprisingly, Twitter is where I've been most successful so far. Last time I checked, I'm at about 3,800 followers there. I was toying around with the idea of maybe getting an Ask FM and just sort of let people flood my profile with whatever weird questions they have. Might be fun. I don't know, I'll think about it. Also, I'm having trouble talking. What the hell? Question 4. Which content creator inspires you the most? Well, when it comes to my visual styling, I don't really have an inspiration. I just go with, well, this works for me now, so this is what I'm sticking with. In general, I will say the content creators that I find inspiring aren't really people that inspire me to make better videos. They are people who inspire me to take on differing perspectives and look into or look at various things in different ways. Most of the time we're talking about people, video essayists, so people like Lindsay Ellis, ContraPoints, Philosophy2, those kinds of people, or depending on how much you're willing to stretch the definition of video essayist, Jenny Nicholson. There are others who I kind of find interesting, but none that I can say really inspire me. Especially considering their breadth of content, their sense of humor, the way their personality pierces through the veil of the content, and what that reveals about them. And yeah, all I can say is and yeah, these are my people. These are the creators that inspire me. But not professionally, personally. Question 5. What frustrates you most about other content creators? A lot of them are fake. Mr. Beast, for example. Like I get that he's a hype beast, but him being a hype beast really feels. It just really irks me the wrong way. Like let's be real. This is not who you really are. and also a lot of people who put on airs but don't really, and without ever actually realizing it. A good example of that is Mad Pat from Game Theory, and later Film Theory and Food Theory. Um, I actually liked a lot of his content from like back in the day. However, over time, I think the I don't know, maybe the fame caught up with him, or he started trying to do more things that more and more revealed him to be kind of a dumbass. So yeah, what can I say? I like charisma. I like intelligence. I like uh, I like diligence. And when I see that people can't really showcase that, then I don't know. But if they then then I'm not interested in them. If, however, they try to fake it, it becomes immediately obvious. I mean, immediately, can't talk anymore. It becomes immediately obvious, and I'm not just not interested, but actively repulsed by it. Question 6. What frustrates you the most about your own content? Scheduling, to be honest. Um, Part of it is scheduling the production, but most of all it's scheduling the topics, because there are certain topics that interest me more than others. However, in order to get to them when they will be most effective, you have to make and release the video at just the right time. And if you don't, you'll have to wait either a few months until the next year until you can actually do it and expect it to be successful. You could, of course, do it at any time, but well, that's too easy. You, uh, I want my things to actually be seen, and if there is more, and if I release them in a time when there is more interest for the content of that particular video to be seen, then it will obviously be seen by more people. And so yeah, that's my answer there. And last but not least, question 7: how do you motivate yourself to keep going? There are 3 parts of this answer. Part 1 is I actually enjoy knowing there is something I made that is out there in the world. You know, you wake up in the morning with just an idea or a script concept you've rehearsed prior. You get the camera out, you film, you edit, then you upload, and look, it's there. I made that, and it's something I can take some measure of pride in. 2, I actually like the process. I actually like I actually like talking about things I like, and if I get an audience for that, then all the better. And I also enjoy getting ready for it and building up what I want to say about it. That's another thing that keeps me going. And 3, and I have to admit, this is the part that comes up the least frequently. I enjoy the interactions I get from people. That could be replying to comments. That could be me giving hearts out, or it could be general feedback or various appreciations. One incident I will mention is revolves around an author I met on Twitter called Aimé Sauvage. I hope that's how you pronounce her name. She asked me to beta read one of her books, which I did. This book then inspired me to make a video on a given topic, and then after I made the video and posted it on my Twitter, she saw it and was like, "Wow, you made a great video. There's a lot of good stuff here, a lot of things people should take note, and thank you for making it." And I was like, "Well, thanks for the compliment. I'm glad you like it. It's the little things, really." And yeah, they can keep you going. And that's been the content creator tag. I'll do do something now that I've never done before, and namely I'm going to leave you with a question. Do you think I should get an Ask FM? Yes or no? Whatever your answer is, I'm looking forward to it. And that has been, and as I said before, that has been it for this video. If you enjoyed this, then go ahead and leave a like. If you have something to add, the comment section waits your input. And if you want to see when the next video comes out, then I suggest you go ahead and subscribe. Maybe also ring the bell or do whatever else YouTube asks of you. Until next time, I have been the One Take Man.